6:30 on the dot. Good morning. Large blasts and gunfire have rocked the shopping mall in Nairobi, Kenya, where a hostage siege is now into its third day. Smoke was seen billowing from the building as Kenyan security forces try to rescue an unknown number of hostages held by gunmen since the mall was first attacked Saturday. 62 people are so far confirmed dead, including 2 Canadians, including a diplomat from Ottawa and a businessman from here in Vancouver. An extremist group based in Somalia with ties to Al-Qaeda has claimed responsibility. A teenage girl is recovering after she was hit by a SkyTrain car overnight. Witness reports suggest that the girl was leaning forward off the platform and hit in the face by a train car. The impact is said to have thrown her a few meters down the platform. Investigators plan on looking at surveillance footage to piece together what exactly happened. The teen was taken to hospital with face and head injuries, but is expected to be okay. A murder investigation continues into the death of a little girl in Chilliwack. Investigators spent much of the weekend scouring a home on Mullins Road. Officers were called there late Friday night, finding the girl in medical distress. The 14-month-old was rushed to hospital but pronounced dead. A man was taken into custody. So far, no charges have been laid.
Understandably, the parents are distraught about this. I can't go into a lot of detail about that, but it's their only child, and they're trying to deal with this and process it as best as they can.
Part of the investigation is focused on a car towed from the home. Neighbors say they hadn't seen it before Friday night. A warrant is out for the arrest of a Vancouver restaurant co-owner after reports that a camera was found in the co-ed washroom. For more on this story, we join Greg Harper. Greg?
Jody, I'm here on Alexander Street in Vancouver this morning. Behind me is what used to be 2 chefs and a table. This is an upscale restaurant that closed back in June. It's now been locked up. The windows covered up as well. This is where the alleged offense took place, and one of the men who owns it is in some trouble. A warrant has been issued for the arrest of Alan Bosomworth, who co-owned 2 chefs and a table, and he is part of a company that owns 2 chefs in Richmond and Big Lou's Butcher Shop in Vancouver. The Crown alleges that Bosomworth observed or recorded people in the bathroom inside the restaurant. Reportedly, a business partner of Bosomworth's found a tiny camera in the bathroom while cleaning it and notified police. The time period when the alleged offense took place between December 14th to the 18th in 2012 during the busy Christmas season. This was a co-ed bathroom that was used by customers and staff at the restaurant as well. Important to note here, this has not been proven in court. Jody?
All right, thank you very much. Greg Harper reporting live for us this morning. Less than a week after her death, Amarpreet Sivia's friends and family have paid tribute to the teenager. A funeral in Delta was followed by a prayer service and candlelight vigil at Surrey's Sikh temple. Amarpreet was killed after she was hit by a motorcycle last Wednesday on 128th Street near Princess Margaret High School. The 16-year-old was remembered as happy and smiling. Mourners heard she loved playing badminton and had hoped to become a lawyer.
I have seen her a few times, and whenever I saw her, she was always smiling, talking to everybody, trying to make people laugh. And this is how I remember her, and I will always remember her.
2 of Amarpreet's friends were hurt in the accident. One has been released from hospital while the other remains in serious but stable condition. The motorcyclist has also been released. Police continue to investigate while the community calls for a crosswalk or traffic light along that stretch of 128th. Omar Khadr is expected in an Edmonton courtroom today to apply to have his detention in an adult prison declared illegal. It will be the first public appearance for the former Guantanamo Bay inmate since he was captured by American soldiers 11 years ago when he was 15. Khadr's lawyer argue he should be serving his time in a provincial facility rather than a federal penitentiary. Typhoon Usagi pummeled the southern coast of China yesterday, killing at least 25 people and leaving a huge mess in its wake. The storm battered the region with 260-kilometer-per-hour winds and heavy rains, taking down trees and power lines, forcing airlines to cancel hundreds of flights. So far, Usagi has been the strongest storm of the season. And a little inspiration for your Monday morning. Meet George Dennehy. a musician whose guitar playing sounds effortless. He was born in Romania without arms and was given up for adoption. At 8 years old, he began learning the cello. As a teen, he began playing guitar and bass. He says he felt sorry for himself for years, but now sees that everyone has a purpose.